from me is something you don't wanna see. So I think I'm gonna keep on lying to you. Yep.
So I'm back in my... I'm back in my car, as you know. I am thinking about doing a part 2 to the drive with us, even though, like, you know, no one watches my YouTube videos, so who cares? I'll do whatever I want. Today, I'm gonna be drawing Scarlet Witch, and I just thought I just might switch up the locations from my bedroom to my car. I'm turning back on the air, like 94 degrees outside. I ain't got time for that. I need some air. I'd be down a heat stroke. I really hope y'all like the process of me drawing Wanda again. This is probably gonna be the last time for a long time because I draw her way too much. I'm about to start my Billie Eilish drawing, so whenever her album drops, I can put that video out, and then 2 weeks later, after it drops, guess who has to go back to school? Hate my life. So that's it for this intro, practically, I think. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get back to jamming out to my making. Okay, so this video was originally supposed to come out last week, but things happened, you know, called a job. And I was working, and I would get home late, and I was just tired, and I didn't want to look on the video. So I would just go to sleep. So I postponed the video. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the doll now. So, I know that I have already drawn Wanda multiple times on my channel. Multiple times. And, like, multiple videos about her are on this channel. So, but there was, like, this thing. I had never drawn her in her final costume that she got at the end of WandaVision. And so, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw this. I don't think this was gonna be a video, but then I was like, it's gonna be a video because it's my channel and I don't care. So, here you go. And before the line art even gets to her little chest part of the what's it called? Of the costume, you know what I'm talking about. Like, right by the shoulder something, whatever, by the neck, I messed up the little collar, and it's noticeable to me, but, like, from afar, like, looking at the whole thing as a whole, practically, you can't tell. And also, I know this is probably a really low-quality video on the drawing. Like I said, I found this new setting where it has, like, the 4K video, and I didn't have it on this one. I just had it at, like, 1080p, which apparently isn't good enough for my videos, to me, apparently. And her ear is really small. Yeah, I don't like it. You can just see it. And her hand, it was a good idea while it lasted. I should have looked at a reference, but I didn't look at a reference for either hand, and that's just something I wasn't, like, that big of a deal. And see, looking back at the hand, I kind of like it, but I was, like, looking at it, like, really close and, like, zooming in and all that, which I really do not recommend doing. I think it's better to look at it from afar and not zoom in as close as you can, because if you do that, it's more like you're drawing on paper, and it makes it easier, which I have seen a lot of other artists do, and they recommended it. So yeah, and I'm sorry about the black and the blue line art. It worked for me. I had to see it, and it was just there, so whatever, I don't care. And I was trying to do something different with the hair, as you can tell, because she has some nice little curls going on. I think there's a little bit too much curls, but we're not going to talk about it because it's Wanda. What's there to hate? And you can see where I messed up on the little, the collar part of the deal, because it's, like, really short on one side. And I was going to keep her magic a flat color, but then I was like, it's not gonna match the drawing. And so I ended up going back over all of her magic and like redoing it, as you will see later in the video. But that was just a creative choice. So yeah. And as you can also I tried this other technique where you shade with like a purple or a pink, and I actually really liked it, and I think I'm gonna incorporate that a lot more into my drawings now, because I didn't really notice how much more it makes the drawing feel like it's like not dead, like it has blood. And as you know, blood under the skin isn't exactly, you know, just like gray, or just like a duller version, so shadows will be more saturated. If that made any sense. Me trying to explain science is like me trying to listen in science, guys. It doesn't work. Science is one of my least favorite classes. The teachers, I can deal, they're great. The class could care less for. I'm dying, as you can tell. My allergies are acting up. Yeah. So, on her little arm piece things for her gloves, I had to like look at a different photo, because I was looking at this one photo of her costume and you couldn't see the gloves that well, and so I had to find another photo to see what they looked like, and I was like, oh, wow, these are nice. Nice. And I forgot to do some of the glowy pieces on the drawing. I'm not going to tell you where, but yeah, I'm just not going to talk about that anymore. And I did a little gradient from a pink to the red to make it seem like her powers is kind of like, you know, disappearing. Like, it's just one of them little tiny details that I just needed in it. Like, you can't tell, but I can see the difference. I can see it. Oh, before this video even comes to an end, like even close to coming to an end, please tell me what you would like to see in future videos, because I don't know what you want to see. Okay, so now I got an overlay, and I think it was like of a white or something, and I went back over to where the shine should have been, and oh my lord, I loved it after this. I was doing the clouds, and because, like, you know, the final battle, and I was like, how am I gonna do these dang clouds? I don't feel like doing like a whole bunch of detail. So I just did a whole bunch of blur, and then I did a little glitch, and then, you know, just the usual. Here's the final piece, and I will see you on the next video, guys. Bye.